tonight on Code 20.
Unit coming to walk off all northbound traffic.
Alrighty, audio up? Yep. Okay, we've got a shooting. Somebody was shot in a vehicle. Somebody was shot in a vehicle over here. We're going to roll up here, I think is going to be our best bet.
Well, Black Mustang Black OT. Matt is related to our previous call. It's going to be wearing a blue Dodgers hat, black sweater, and gray sweat.
Is the bus related?
I don't know.
This guy's lighting fires over here. Look at the tree lit on fire. Oh. No, back this way. Sorry. This guy's literally lighting trees on fire while this is going on. It's crazy. Guy got shot in the face is what they're saying. Poor dude. Poor guy. I think the bus driver might have seen what happened.
Yeah. Let's get another. You guys have tape? Okay, thank you.
Where are you guys putting it? Where are you guys putting it? Here? Going here?
All the way over there, please.
Back at the light or where?
Behind the...
Oh, I see your partner.
Behind our car, please. If this is your car, if you can please move it back.
You got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So today I'm going to go on the other side of this and then I think we'll go to the other side. I'm gonna put the camera right here and then we'll,
Okay.
let me back the car up. Just hold this up for me.
Okay.
Thought we were far back enough, but we missed it by about 10 feet.
Yeah.
Poor dude, huh? I can't believe the rubbish fire is going on over here. It's crazy. We might have to go around the other side depending on where FD parks, but I think we're gonna be okay. Let's see. No, I think we're good where we're at. I still don't get the random rubbish fires. What's that about? I think the bus might have witnessed the whole situation because the bus driver is out here talking with the police, and it clearly has its flashers on, and they're hanging tight. I can see what appears to be, I'll try to punch in on it, the window looks like it's got some holes in it. Probably on the driver's side, we're gonna have to go around, we'll go around the other side and zoom in, but poor guy got shot in the face. What a horrible thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the tire's definitely shot out. There's a thin blue line sticker on the front of the victim's vehicle, and it looks like it might have interior strobe lights on it. I can't see the plate from here, but it might be either a security vehicle or possibly a police vehicle, but I'm not 100% sure. Ari's coming our way. Tay, you want to come to me?
Up or down?
Down usually.
Coming for 3 from Central and 6 with RA9 USC.
up.
Definitely something up. Might be a metro supervisor or a transit. We're gonna go around the other side and see what we can see from that other parking lot. But there's definitely more to this already. Thank you. I think there's a parking lot over here. All right, how many freaking rubbish fires?
Has activated their emergency trigger.
Oh yeah, there's a
430
parking lot. Cool. All right. Let's see if we can get a spot over here. Oh, there's like a building up top too, which is kind of interesting.
Can you shoot through this?
Maybe. Oh, let me talk to Deron really quick. Deron. What are you doing? I'm stuck behind a fence. You're doing all the journalism. I don't know. Why do you get special treatment? No, I was here before you, but they said I'm too high profile.
Yeah,
That's right.
so you got it?
I got it from the other side, yeah, but I didn't get a shot of the hole in the window. Is this not a police vehicle?
A what?
It's not a police vehicle. There's no exempt plates or anything. Okay.
Right now they're thinking that he got shot down the street.
Got it.
Like a drive-by
Okay.
thing or something like that. But also there was another shooting that went on Stanford.
Yes, they're saying they're looking for casings there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Connected.
Alrighty. Let me see if I can finagle my way to where you are. If I can, I'll just shoot through the fence. So,
Okay.
cool deal. Good to see
If
you.
you want to just throw it over or catch it.
You'll catch it?
I'll try it. It's heavy.
We can do that. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Let me see what I can do.
Maybe it's that one.
Holman 6.
Alright, let's see what we can finagle here. This definitely looks interesting, that's for sure. There's another, let me look at the satellite and see if there's another spot to get over to, but
What's my last word?
I'm kind of okay with what we have thus far. Duran's in the spot. I don't know if we can finagle our way over there, but I don't want to burn him at the same time. But we'll
0455.
we'll do a little finagling, see if we can get in there. But we've already pretty much got all the information and visuals that we need. This is a car shooting that happened possibly at Stanford and 6th. They're looking for casings at that location. Our victim is here, was on the ground suffering from a gunshot wound to the face. And it sounds like they're about to do a crime broadcast right now. We'll see if there's another spot we can get to.
Suspects 11-895, 11-895, Hamilton cutting 8th and Spring, 8th and Spring,
Different call.
511, or 163. 95, cancel incident 511. Victim Joey.
Stand by 1829, go ahead.
arrived at 10:27. Occurred approximately 10 minutes ago from Central 6. Suspect is going to be driving the order model red SUV lasting southbound on Stanford from 6. Weapon is going to be a unknown. The suspect will be described as a male Hispanic, black mustache, black goatee, wearing a LA Dodgers blue hat, black sweater, gray sweatpants. Goes by the name of Brian. Okay,
All right, so they have a name of the suspect, which sounds like the victim possibly knew the suspect. That's the only reason they would have that information. But either way, we're gonna finish up here, and then we will be on to. Again, this is attempt 187 right now, Central and 6th. We're gonna be on to the next one.
They used half of a second of TNLA. Still a police car.
Get the location, go shoot it. 45 is rolling up, Soto and Fairmount. Alrighty, we are rolling up here on a CHP, I believe is a CHP pursuit termination. That's probably not it. I think that's a different call. Different call. That's a medical. We have a CHP pursuit termination of a motorcyclist who, it sounds like, hit a car. Oh, it's right there. Alright, we'll flip around. Yeah, it sounds like they hit another vehicle, possibly, over here on Fairmount Street. This guy's gonna see what's going on. He's just gonna park it. Guys in the RA.
Metro from 8889, we're available. You can put us in place of engine 89.
Doesn't look like a major thing, but we'll jump out and check it out either way.
89, you've been attacked. Over here, 7807 West End.
See what's going on with this.
Engine rescue 7, different expiration 8935 for Nashville.
Copy that. An update telling me nothing. What do I do? Send it as Metro Bus. Copy that. I'm about to make 6 in the area.
There's the bike. Yeah, looks like he hit a parked car. Take a look here. There's a sticker on the bike. That's funny. Alrighty. CHP putting up tape, that's interesting. I guess they don't want us to see the sticker on the side of the motorcycle. Pretty ironic, if you ask me. But very so stupid when people put stuff like that. What was the one we were talking about the other day? There was a license plate placard. It was a Corvette crash, and the license plate frame said, "I'm not speeding, I'm qualifying." And that guy was messed up. That was years ago. But you see stuff like that. I think Randy had one where the plate said, "Run this" or "will run" or something like that, and CHP is holding the plate. It's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But either way, motorcycle pursuit termination here in East LA. CHP handling. They just transported the rider. Don't run. Pull over. I mean, it's never worth it, especially on a bike. It's not worth it. It's just not. So either way, we will be wrapping up here. We'll be on to the next one. Okay, my victim is on the railroad tracks below the First Street Bridge here. I'm not sure if it's a jumper or a shooting yet. I'm gonna find out what's going on. 455 will be rolling up here. Okay, so we have a report of a, we're doing 20 miles an hour. I don't know why. But we have a report of a shooting. 536 Clockwork Station, officer. We have reports of a shooting here, First and Myers. What's interesting is they're saying that the victim is on the railroad tracks underneath the First Street Bridge, which we could go over here, but I think we can actually, go under, no, can't go there. I think we have to go down a little bit. I just saw the RA down there, but they're asking them to shut down the railroad tracks and everything. So we'll, I think Gabe watches trains over here. I'm pretty sure this is one of his filming locations. Great view of downtown, of course. And it used to be a lot cooler before they had the, oh wow, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, they have team on both sides of the street. And
Engine 11 rescue 211 unconscious 2525 West Ocean View. Rescue 46 unconscious 345 West 48th Street.
455's code 6. First and Myers. Looks like the victim is under the tracks. A lot of George units here, so I'll do my thing, but it's probably going to be a gang situation. 425 is going to be out. Alrighty, when you see a lot of George units, it's usually a gang thing. I mean, there's graffiti on the ground here. That's how much graffiti there is, if that's indication of anything. And the tank cars are all graffitied up, so. You know.
77 for Fontaine, Howard Sutton Fire Department Service.
Jesus, all the trash. All the trash and debris. Howdy, stranger.
Hey.
Hey, hey. What's going on, dude?
Huh?
What's going on?
Shooting?
Shooting?
Or
Good to see you again.
likewise. Hey.
Oh, from YouTube now. Alrighty, right now it appears we have a gunshot victim on the tracks, right underneath the First Street Bridge. This goes, I mean, these tank cars are incredible actually. These are set to be destroyed, last I heard. They're all cut open, which is kind of crazy, but victim is underneath the First Street Bridge here on the railroad tracks, LAFD. I'm gonna punch in so we can take a look here. But LAFD looks like they have one victim from what I can see. And that victim is down underneath the bridge, kind of on the other side, but they're gonna bring them toward us once they go to transport. So we're actually in a decent spot here. We'll see if they do end up transporting. The gurney is still on this side of the bridge currently. 455 is code 6 with a, looks like a single victim, unknown if they're going to transport at this time, underneath the First Street overcrossing on the railroad tracks. And again, the presence of the number of George units that we see currently kind of indicates that it is probably gang related, but that also could be indicative of just the location that we're at. So we never assume too much because there's also the units that are available that can handle.
What the fuck happened to this?
Alrighty, one victim with a gunshot wound to the leg. LAP is clearing a whole bunch of units right now. Our guy looks like he's in good spirits. Not sure why there's a bunch of guys with cell phones cheering for him, but getting shot is usually not a good thing. So we'll leave it at that. And leave you guys with a beautiful shot of downtown over here. The power lines kind of ruin it, but pretty awesome shot either way. I wish there wasn't so much trash, but outside of that, really interesting location. So either way, we'll be on to the next one. Alrighty, we are coming down Topanga Canyon. Tay is hanging on for, I actually don't know how she's hanging on because she's holding the camera. How are you holding on right now? Four muscles, all right. We're just coming down Topanga. We have a vehicle that has crashed over onto the beach at Pacific Coast Highway. So it's a single vehicle traffic collision, negative entrapment. And this vehicle is off the roadway on the sand is what it sounds like. And we are just about to get to Pacific Coast Highway. Sorry for abbreviating PCH, as it's commonly known out here. We are in Frog Department, I think, to the right. That's what Tay was informing me, so thank you for the update. Are there's frogs down there? I'm sure there's frogs down there. Alrighty, we're pretty much here, and yes, it does look like
pursuit on the 60
the vehicle
westbound. It's either the 60 or the 10.
Must have gone
Vehicle, airships on it.
southbound into the
130 miles an hour.
we're gonna go behind everybody over on the side here. I think is gonna be our best bet. We'll wait for this guy.
Be waiting for them.
Alrighty.
Yeah, they're occupied by 4. All 4 suspects are going to be wearing masks.
That might be the oldest sheriff I've ever seen. Holy cow. Alrighty. Let's go check it out. We know it's we know there's no entrapment currently, but it's still, the location is very interesting.
It's going to be on the orange.
Brakes are toasty.
Do you have comms on that, or you need me to save location?
I need help with the location. I can't hear at all.
Oh, spider webs everywhere.
Alright, they just put us in landing.
You getting spider webs? Yeah? Well, thank you. Wow, look at that, huh? That's a ways off. Holy cow. Well, he probably just didn't hit the brakes, just went straight, huh? Yeah. If you could go on my, go to the left. What's that?
I see he's probably not from here, didn't know that.
Yeah. There's no reflectors on the side of there on the street, is there?
No, nothing. Run them over before.
Not the first time. Wow, they made it all the way down there. .45's got a single SUV over the end of Topanga, down into the sand, probably about 40 feet, 50 feet, no, maybe more, about 110 feet from the roadway, about 30, 40 feet down. It looks like there's another person down there on the side. They said there was only one driver, though, is what they were saying.
One person had
Yeah,
the car.
yeah. They're just waiting on the equipment to help get him up.
You won't do that until daylight.
No, the person. They're gonna,
Oh.
yeah, they need to get a truck that has a cable on it. So they said they're about 5 minutes out. It's lifeguard.
Oh, we'll drive down there.
Yeah, they said they're gonna do like a cable rescue, but
Oh, lifeguards good.
yeah,
We got the key to the gate.
we'll see what they do. That'd probably be the easiest. Alrighty, probably most definitely going to be a DUI on this one, but we'll talk with CHP and see what they have to say about it, but definitely not looking good over there with all the stumbling around. Alrighty, extremely lucky to be alive on this one, coming off of a height. That distance down, luckily they landed in sand. That had to help. If that was concrete, this would be a very different story. Again, alcohol probably being a factor on this, just looking at that other victim. I don't know if that was the driver or the passenger, we're not sure. Again, we got to talk with CHP, but I want to get this in preemptively. We'll come back, talk with CHP, see what they have, but either way, went straight off of Topanga onto the ocean right here off of Pacific Coast Highway. We're going to be on to the next one. Alrighty, I just, sorry, Tay was in the car for this, but I just climbed down and got a interview and some additional footage of the car. Alex, if you could, let's, we're gonna start rolling back. I'm actually, you know what? Hang on, we'll hang tight for a second. I'm gonna upload. Alex, if you could roll the additional B-roll that I just shot of the car down on the sand, you'll see it's just absolutely torn up, and you can see how the car went straight off of, basically if you look at the map, they were coming straight down Topanga, blew through PCH right here in front of us and went right off into the sand. Luckily, it was sand, because that's probably what saved their lives. But Alex, let's take a look at that footage really quick, and then we'll come back here.
FR11 ready to shoot 11.
So as I send this in right now, I'm gonna submit this story. Really interesting. There was a woman down there she told me that she's staying on the beach, on the sand here in Malibu for 12 weeks to do, it seemed like a spiritual cleanse. And I was because a lot of times you look down there and you go, they're probably homeless or, you know, whatever their situation is. But this woman was down there by choice. She told me that she was swimming in the ocean and just completely cleansing, basically, her mind and everything, and total tripped interview. So Alex, let's look at the interview with her, and then we'll probably get out of here. So let's take a listen. Where exactly are we?
We are in Topanga, on PCH Highway, going up to Topanga Canyon Road.
And you're staying down here right on the ocean?
Yes, I'm here for my health, to take care of it. My family is in New Mexico, and so I came here to take care of my health. And so I've been laying on the beach and swimming in the ocean, and taking care of my health. I'm
incredibly jealous. This is not what you would expect to see this morning. Can you just run me through what you were doing and what happened?
I was in the dead of sleep, and something in my mind said, open my eyes, and I opened my eyes and literally saw a car just come flying over the cliff and smash right into the sand and then flip over. The young lady was in the front seat, and I had tried to open it to try and get her out, but she had told me to open the back door, so I opened the passenger back door when a young man came out, and he tried stepping on his leg, but it wasn't holding his weight, and it seemed as if he was confused also, and so then he just went into the sand.
Where did he go? Because I didn't see him when I got here.
An ambulance. They were all taken away within a half an hour. Okay. I was actually quite impressed.
Was it just the two, or how many people?
There was just the two.
Okay.
I think there might have been on the other side helping her out, because I had seen another person on the other side where she was.
Gotcha, but they were trying to help, probably.
Yeah,
they were
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay. What did that sound like?
A hard crunch. and then the falling over, but I was expecting louder, but because of the sand, I'm thinking the sand had muffled much of the sound.
That's probably very, very accurate. Again, have you seen anything like this before? You ever seen a crash?
Oh, no. No, this is quite stunning and startling to awaken my morning. Yeah.
Are you going to change your camp out location, or are you okay where you're at?
Well, I was looking, and it seems as if she just thought this was a thoroughfare. She should have turned left, and she just kept going right straight, boom, over the cliff. Yeah, I'm sure she's stunned. She seems to have a neck injury from the seatbelt, but he actually, I think he was in the back seat, and he might have been flown. And that's how he hurt his leg.
Did they tell you anything? Like, they were shocked? I mean, to walk away from, not walk away, obviously, but to have minor injuries for a crash like this, that's pretty spectacular. Did they say what happened at all?
No, she was still kind of stunned. She just said she didn't see the road. He pretty much laid on the sand. He didn't really want to say anything. I tried to ask him if it was okay. I was going to see if there was any kind of damage to the leg, but he wasn't wanting me to touch him, so I thought it would be best to just leave him alone until the ambulance and the people would be taking care of him appropriately. So I did find that there was about 8 people coming from the beach that had surrounded and was making the 911 calls and the emergency calls.
So about 8 Good Samaritans trying to help.
Oh, there was.
Nice.
I was really impressed to see that. And I was actually impressed with the length of time, because less than 45 minutes they were already on their way to the hospital.
Pretty reassuring. That's good to hear.
Yeah, that is.
Anything to add on this?
Any what?
Anything to add? Any other thoughts on this?
Just that they heal and blessings to them both. That would be the most, I think.
I think that's a great message. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. All right, so back here with us, pretty wild, again, really wild crash here on PCH. There's always interesting crashes on PCH. There's either really impactful. They either involve, a very tragic loss of life. I know we've covered. If you type in Pacific Coast Highway on our system, there's quite a few stories that Gabe and Keith and myself have covered in this area. And it's extremely sad because people just fly down here. They treat it like a freeway. So you have to be really, really careful on PCH. Even when you're just walking on the sides, you have to be very careful. So pretty crazy stuff tonight. I'm very, very grateful that these people are okay. But it could have been a completely different story. And luckily, no car was going the other direction, right? Because imagine they hit another car right at the intersection and both of them went off. I mean, that could have been a completely different scenario, because now you've got 2 cars upside down potentially with people trapped. It would have been horrific. So brand new white SUV they were in. I couldn't tell what it was. I'm sure you guys are car experts, as always, in the comments. If you can identify the flipped over car, put it in the comments. I'll pin it. Honda maybe? I don't know. But you guys always figure it out. So let me know in the comments. It had not dealer plates, but brand new registration plates on it, and obviously a very high safety rating. So with that being said, we are actually done for the night. We are end of watch. We're heading back home. So you can see the tow truck is here. They're going to be picking them up, hopefully getting that car off the cliff there, up the ravine. There is another place for them to come up, which is where the lifeguard guys went down, but I'm sure Tay got some beautiful shots of the ocean and all of that, which she always does. So, that might actually wrap it up for the night on this one, because we are going end of watch. So with that, thank you all for joining us every Friday. Same time, same place, right here on YouTube, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the full episodes of Code 20. Members, you guys make this series a reality. Without you guys, we wouldn't be doing this, realistically, because there's no point on YouTube. YouTube does not like Code 20 very much. They pick and choose when to push our stuff, and I think it's just because of the subject matter, and we get pretty we delve into a lot of subjects that are not what would you say, Tay? Politically correct?
NSFW.
Not safe for work? Yeah, we're very much on the PG-13. Could easily go to the R spectrum with the content that we are talking about and showing here. So again, members, if it wasn't for you guys, we would not be doing it. Thank you again for your support as always. For myself and the entire Code 2.0 team, we will see you next Friday on the next one.